A question before we talk about the movie. A couple of business questions. Movie titles have always fascinated me. What kinds of battles have you seen with your movies over what the final title of the film should be?
Oh God, there's been battles over. Well, there was no battles over The Russians Are Coming, except I think William Rose said, "That's great, but it's got to be twice. The Russians are coming. The Russians are coming." So.
Did that baffle you when you heard that, or?
No, I thought it was great.
Oh.
I had no problem with Injustice for All. Moonstruck was called The Bride and the Wolf, and then it was called must have been Moonglow, and then it was called Moonstruck, which is logical. It's a logical title. The best one, I guess, was The Hurricane. I liked that. Rubin Hurricane Carter. What a great name.
You know, are you shocked that it took this long for this story to make it to the screen?
Yeah, I am shocked, but maybe that's just the way this business works. It's kind of has something to do with maybe African American psyche or racism, maybe whatever. And I think Hollywood's always kind of shy about doing too many serious films about. I don't know. I just don't see. You know, we had low budgets. I had a hard time getting Soldier Story made. Wasn't easy to get, you know, in the heat of the night made. So.
Now, inviting Rubin Carter to the set of the film. Now, is that something? I mean, how does the crew and cast react when he shows up on the set?
Everybody gets very nervous. But he didn't come down that often. I think when we were working in the prison, it made him very uncomfortable. So he left. But and I don't blame him. But he did come down to a couple of the fight sequences, and we could use his input and his knowledge and his approval. It's great making a film that really happened, about something that really happened. You know, I think that's what audiences love. I mean, there's the crawl at the end. They all stand there reading the crawl. Nobody wants to leave the theater. Well, what happened to him? Well, what happened to him? Oh, God, he's practicing law. I mean, they're more excited about the crawl at the end of the film than they are about anything else, which shows you they're involved. And I think that's a very interesting aspect of this film.
Okay. Now, a question, a lighthearted question actually, about the Oscars. I've always been curious, you know, when you get nominated for the Oscars and you win, of course you get the statue. But if you don't win, what kind of memento?
You get a close-up. As the other guy wins, they give you a close-up so they can show the sense of loss and pain. It's the cruelest. Don't you love it? They say, and the winner is, and instead of going to the winner, they go to the loser, and the person goes, trying desperately not to show the true emotions. Yeah, I think the Academy Awards are very important if you win it.
Yeah. And one last question. And this is one of those, I've always wondered how this works type of questions. There's one scene where Denzel is in the prison and he's making soup, and it's a Campbell's soup can.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
is this a plug for Campbell's soup?
Yeah, is that
no, it wasn't a plug for Campbell's soup. Yeah. I would never do a plug. I've never shot a commercial in my life. Well, I'm pure. I'm an artist. I wouldn't take $1 for shooting somebody's thing. Are you kidding? Thing was, it's true. He ate that soup. You know, I think it's very salty. I don't like the soup. He ate that soup, and they had shelves of it. And we did our research, so, hey, it's truth on the screen.
Just wondering. Okay.